Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss all the important questions of chemistry which is there for grade 10. Okay, let's start. First question, differentiate between the following. Okay, exothermic and endothermic reaction. What do you mean by exothermic reaction? The type of reaction in which energy is released. Yes or no? That is exothermic reaction. Generally combustion reactions are what are exothermic. Endothermic means what? In which energy is absorbed. Alright, generally it is a decomposition reactions are endothermic reaction. Next, oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Oxidation means the type of reaction in which addition of oxygen takes place or removal of hydrogen takes place. Reduction means ulta, addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. Yes or no? Next, acids and base. Acids are substances which gives H plus ion, whereas bases are substances which gives a hydroxyl ion, OH minus ions. Acids are sour in taste, whereas bases are bitter in taste. Acids converts blue litmus to red, whereas bases converts a red litmus to blue. Okay, now this question may be asked for 2 marks to 3 marks. Metals and non-metals. When we talk about the metals and non-metals, metals are generally electropositive elements which have tendency to lose electrons, whereas non-metals are electronegative elements which have tendency to gain electrons. Metals have some properties like they are generally malleable, they are ductile, they are sonorous, they are having high melting and boiling point, whereas non-metals are generally non-malleable, non-ductile, non-sonorous, they are having low melting and boiling point. So now some properties, based on some properties you can write on the differences. Next, calcination and roasting. When we talk about the calcination, it is used for carbonate ores, whereas roasting is used for sulfide ores. Yes or no? In the calcination, carbonate ores are heated strongly in the absence of air, whereas in the roasting, the sulfide ores are heated strongly in the presence of air. Yes or no? So these are the very important differences for the board exam 2026. Next question. Discuss briefly the 3 types of decomposition reaction with one example each. What are the 3 types of? Okay, we have thermal decomposition, we have photochemical decomposition, and we have electrolytic decomposition. So 3 types of decomposition with one example you can. Okay. Next, thermal decomposition example. What is that? Decomposition of iron sulfate. Iron sulfate will give you what? Iron oxide plus sulfur dioxide plus sulfur trioxide. Okay, or calcium carbonate decomposition also you can write. Okay, let's see. Okay, CaCO3. That is thermal decomposition. Yes or no? This is thermal decomposition. So once you heat the calcium carbonate, it gives you what? Calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Yes or no? Next we have what? Photochemical decomposition. Photochemical decomposition. The type of decomposition which takes place with the help of light. Take an example. Okay, decomposition of silver chloride in the presence of sunlight. What will give you? Ag plus Cl2. So now, similarly we have electrolytic decomposition. Okay, the type of decomposition which takes place with the help of electricity. Okay, electrolytic decomposition like whenever water is electricity is passed through water. Okay, so we are doing electrolysis of water. It gives you water, 2H2 gas and O2 gas. So these are the 3 types of decomposition reaction that you can write. Next question. Explain briefly the corrosion. Corrosion is nothing but it is the process, okay, of destruction of metal surface whenever it is exposed to acids, bases, salts, etc. So now, next, what is rancidity? The process in which the fatty food atoms get oxidized, resulting in their bad smells. So now, that is called as rancidity. How can we prevent rancidity? By using certain methods like by using preservatives, then by using airtight container. So now, even we can prevent it by flushing with nitrogen gas, by keeping the food atom in fridge or refrigerator, we can say. Next important questions. Discuss briefly the importance of pH in everyday life. So pH is very important. First one is in digestion, you can say. Okay, in the stomach, and HCl is produced. Okay, and the acidic medium is required for the digestion of proteins, which pepsins will do the digestion of proteins. So not only that HCl present in the acid will kill the germs. Second importance, you can say that it is important for the mouth. Okay, when the pH of mouth goes below 5.5, the tooth decay starts. For that reason, we are using toothpaste. So now, Even it is also used as a defense system by some organisms. Like whenever ant or honeybee bites you, so they secrete one acid called as methanoic acid. So now, so to get relief, we are using base like a baking soda or soap solution we can use. So now, even it is also used for agricultural field. Okay, soil agriculture. How it is? Because sometimes when the soil is very highly acidic or highly basic, the crop production cannot take place properly. So we are testing the soil quality. Okay, and if it is too acidic, so we'll use some salt which is basic in nature to bring the pH level to the optimum level. So these are the importance you can mention. Next, what are olfactory indicators? Okay, give example. Olfactory indicators are the indicator which changes their odor or a smell in acidic or basic medium. For example, onion extract, vanilla extract. Okay, you can write. Next, what do you mean by isomers? Draw the possible isomers of pentane. When we talk about the isomers are the compound having same molecular formula but different structure. So now, so pentane. What is the formula for pentane? C5H12. How many isomers are possible? There are 3 possible isomers right now. One is a normal pentane, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2 and CH3. This is what a normal pentane. Second one is what a 4 carbon in a chain. One in a branch, this or not. So one bond is in this 3 hydrogen, CH3, CH3, CH2, this is CH. This is called as isopentane. And next is what a neopentane. Okay, 3 carbon in a chain, 2 in a branch. So now here CH3, 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 CH3. This is called as neopentane. So these are the 3 isomers of pentane. All are having the same formula but different structure. Yes or no? Next question. That is short note on the following dehydration reaction. Dehydration is what? Whenever conc H2SO4 is added to ethanol at 443 Kelvin. Okay, what will happen? Ethanol changes to ethene plus H2O is lost. So that is dehydration reaction. Okay, hydrogenation of vegetable oil. Okay, when vegetable oil changes into vanaspati ghee, whenever hydrogen is added in the presence of nickel. Esterification reaction. The reaction of ethanol with ethanoic acid to form protease-smelling compound called as ester is called as esterification reaction. So now, saponification reaction, the type of reactions in which the ester react with the NaOH. It gives you what a sodium salt of acid plus ethanol. So that is saponification reaction. Next, versatile nature of carbon. Yes, carbon forms a millions of compounds because of its unique properties like catenation, tetravalency, tendency to form multiple bonds. Yes or no? Tendency to form isomers. So we can explain what catenation, the self-linking property of carbon atom due to which it forms longer straight chain, branch chain and cyclic chain. That is called as catenation. Tetravalency means what? The carbon has 4 valence electrons, so it can make 4 bonds by sharing its 4 electrons with other atoms. That tendency is called as tetravalency. So now, next discuss the cleansing action of soap. You know that soap has 2 parts. One is what? Hydrophobic, other is hydrophilic. Okay, so once you use a soap solution to clean the dirt, the hydrophobic part, okay, will attack the dirt, okay, and hydrophilic part will come to the surface and micelles formation takes place. So now the tail will go and hit the dirt and the dirt will break into the small fragments. The head particles will not allow the small fragments to aggregate together. So now in this way the cloths are cleaned. So now next we have a formation of important chemical compounds like plaster of Paris. How it is formed? By heating gypsum at 100 degrees Celsius. So now, so it will lose a 1.5 molecule of water. Okay, so CaSO4 dot half H2O is formed. Bleaching powder by passing chlorine with the slake lime. So now, so bleaching powder is produced. So now, where we are using plaster of Paris, it is used to make twice artificial ceilings, statues. Whereas bleaching powder is used for cleaning purpose. In drainage. Baking soda, how it is prepared by reaction of NaCl, CO2, H2O and NH3. They give you NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl is formed. So now, where we are using baking soda, it is used as antacids. They use in soda acid fire extinguisher. So now, caustic soda is what NaOH. So now, so how it is produced by electrolysis of brine solution. Okay, NaCl plus H2O gives you NaOH plus H2 plus Cl2. Where we are using caustic soda, we are using the preparation of soap, and it is also very good laboratory reagent. So now next, just double diagrams explain the electrolytic refining of copper. So in copper electrolytic cells, what we are using a impure copper we are taking and a strip of pure copper we are taking. Impure copper is what anode, okay, and a strip of pure copper is what cathode. Okay, now we are connecting to the positive and negative of the battery. That anode oxidation takes place and cathode reduction takes place. In this way, that pure copper is obtained. Okay, complete the following equation. You can see MgO plus HCl. Okay, this is a base, this is plus acid. Okay, give you what salt plus water, MgCl2 plus H2O. You see the balance equation. Okay, acid plus sodium carbonate give you salt NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Yes or no? Zinc oxide plus coke. Which type of reaction it is? It is a redox reaction. Zinc plus carbon monoxide. Barium chloride plus sodium sulfate. It's a double displacement reaction, also called as precipitation reaction. It gives you what? Barium sulfate, BaSO4 plus sodium chloride. Okay, please practice all these questions. Okay, for the board exam. Thank you.